Hey everyone, I'm Gene Valicenti. This is Beyond the Podium, where we go one-on-one with the candidates. James Diossa, former mayor of Central Falls, is running as a Democrat to be general treasurer. In words, what differentiates you from your opponents?
I've been a lifelong Rhode Islander. I was born and raised here. Although my family came from Columbia, my roots are in Central Falls. I was fortunate enough that within a generation, I was able to go to college and become the first mayor, a Latino mayor in Central Falls at the age of 26. And so the difference is I was born here, and two is the experience that I bring through my executive leadership in Central Falls. One of the issues that the next treasurer will have to deal with is the issue of pensions. And I had to manage pensions in Central Falls to the point where at the last term in my mayoral term, I was able to work with the state treasurer Magaziner to move our pension system into the state system because it has better access to quality experts managing the fund, but also a bigger fund to invest with. And so that's one of the key differentials between myself and my opponents.
Explain what you see as the most important issue facing Rhode Island.
People are feeling squeezed today, whether it's at the gas pump, at the grocery store, looking for affordable rental or home ownership opportunities. We're really experiencing difficult times in Rhode Island. And I think that the next treasurer has to be very understanding of how policy impacts everyday Rhode Islanders. And I have that experience being a mayor. I know that, retirees are not getting any more money. And so we got to look at them very closely and see how we can support them, as well as the actives and managing, again, the money of Rhode Islanders, which I'm going to take extremely serious as I have as an executive, but more importantly, understanding that this has an impact on people in Rhode Island and in their everyday lives.
You uniquely qualified to address that particular issue.
I am the only candidate that's managed pensions, full stop. No other candidate has managed any type of pensions. And so I have the ability to sit down with actuarial portfolio managers and make the best decisions for people in the pension fund and those who are impacted by this fund. And so I bring the unique leadership of being able to manage a fund, do it successfully, and also have the ability to attract the best talent, the best experts to help manage this important large fund for the state of Rhode Island.
Example of a policy or issue that you've changed your mind on over the past 20 years. You felt one way about something, now you feel differently.
I don't think I can pinpoint one thing, but absolutely, being on the front lines of being a mayor, I think you're always evolving. You're learning new things. You're exposed to new things. I will say that one thing that I take extremely serious now after I faced the pandemic as mayor, it's health and access to health and the importance of being ready for another pandemic. God forbid, we won't have one anytime soon, right. But that really changed my perspective on things because it was very scary. You saw it, Gene, that Central Falls was impacted at a very high level. And I remember opening up the New York Times and seeing what New York was dealing with in Italy, where they were just being hit very hard by the virus. But overall, I think that the mayor's office gives you that experience to face every issue and find solutions and be very innovative about dealing with issues.
Question do you wish someone would ask you?
I get asked questions all the time. I don't have a specific question. I think I've been through it all, ever since Central Falls exited bankruptcy to the point of the pandemic. I think we turned around a city that was hit hard, hit rock bottom. I think now it's a good in a good place in the Blackstone Valley and doing well for all of Rhode Island. So I'm proud of that.
Political hero, and why?
I have local and also nationally. The reason I got into politics was because of Barack Obama. I was in college at the time when he was running for president. I felt he was speaking directly to me, inspired me to go vote. Not only that, run for city council. in Central Falls, and that to me is my political hero.
Best advice you've ever received?
The best advice I've ever received is it's okay. It's okay to know what you don't know, and being able to reach out to people and seek support, answers, ideas. This is what I did throughout my 8 years, whether it was calling mayors here in Rhode Island or across the United States when I was part of the United States Conference of Mayors. And that to me has not only strengthened my leadership, but also given me so many tools to tackle issues, but also be very creative in making a city very vibrant.